Hello, and welcome to English Stories, the modern way for improving your English. I want to tell you a beautiful story about a small bird called Sul. Once upon a time, there was a big forest where so many animals lived. There was a family of birds living in their nest on a big tree in the middle of the forest. In that family, there were 5 members, father and mother, Sul and its 2 brothers. Sul didn't know how to fly. It wanted so much to fly, but it was young for flying. Its parents noticed that it wanted to fly but they couldn't do anything. One day, Sul and its 2 brothers were old enough to fly. Their parents decided to teach them how to fly. They started with Sul. The mother took Sul to the edge of the nest and pushed it to fly. But Sul couldn't fly, it fell on the ground. The father went quickly to check its son, Sul, and carried it up to the nest. Sul was too sad when it saw its 2 younger brothers flying in the sky. When the 2 brothers and their parents came back to the nest, they found Sul crying. They knew that it was crying because it couldn't fly. The father talked to Sul, but Sul didn't want to talk. The next morning, while all the family was sleeping, Sul woke up and tried to fly, but it fell down again. After Sul fell on the ground, it knew that it had to depend on itself. Sul tried to fly up to the nest, but couldn't do it. Sul climbed up the tree to the nest. It continued trying to fly and falling on the ground all the morning. Its family saw it but they couldn't do anything but watching. Sul tried every day, every morning, every hour to fly, but it couldn't fly. At the last time, Sul fell down on a rock, and its wing was broken. Because the hit was strong, Sul passed out. It woke up after 2 days of sleeping and found itself in the nest. It was shocked when it found its wing broken. Sul was very sad and it kept saying, "Why couldn't I fly like my family? Why am I weak?" Then it walked out of the nest and climbed down the tree to the ground. Sul was walking sadly in the forest. It was looking to the other kinds of animals. All the bees could fly, all the ants could walk, all the other animals could do what their parents could do. Except Sul. It was so sad because of that. While it was walking in the forest, its family were back to the nest. They looked for Sul and didn't find it. It was the evening, and Sul was still out of the nest. The family were very worried about it. The next morning, the family flew to look for Sul, but they didn't find it. Sul was hiding under a big rock away from the nest. While Sul was sitting sadly under that rock, it saw a very little cat coming to it. Sul was scared. It thought that the cat would eat it. Sul couldn't move, because its wing was stuck somewhere under that rock. It thought that it was the end. The cat came to under the rock and pulled Sul's wing out. Sul was surprised when it found that the cat was coming to help it. Then Sul and the cat became friends. The cat took Sul on a trip around the forest. The surprise was that Sul learned how to walk better. From the cat, Sul met so many other animals in the forest and became their friend. Sul learned so many things. It learned how to walk, how to run, and many other things. Also it was very happy because it had so many friends. One of Sul's friends was a big eagle. Sul told the eagle what happened and how it couldn't fly. Then the eagle promised Sul that it will teach it how to fly professionally. The next day, Saul and the eagle were together on the summit of a very high mountain. The eagle told Saul to watch and learn from it. Then the eagle flew high and came back to the summit where Saul was. Then he said, "Come on, Saul, do it." Saul tried to fly but fell down. The eagle flew so fast to save Saul. The eagle could save Saul a few moments before it could hit the ground. Saul was very grateful for the eagle. Then the eagle took Saul to a safe place to teach it how to fly. The eagle wanted to fulfill its promise. The eagle tried to teach Saul every day, for about 30 days, and on the last day, the eagle took Saul to the summit of that high mountain again and said, "Come on, Saul, you can do it this time." Saul smiled and tried to fly. It felt for a few meters in the sky. The eagle thought that Saul would fall on the ground and die, but it was very happy when it saw Saul flying. Saul was in the best moment in its life. It was flying so fast and high. The eagle went and flew next to Saul. Saul shouted happily, "Thank you, my friend. I can fly, I can fly." The eagle said, "You are welcome, Saul." Then Saul went back to its family nest and its family were amazed to see their son flying like that. Saul told its family what happened and that it learned so many things and got many friends. Saul was the best and most active member in the family. It was very strong and helped them in so many things. Saul wasn't weak anymore. Saul was flying alone very high in the evening, when it said to itself, "If you have a goal, never give up till you do it." I hope you enjoyed this story. To improve your English and build up your English skills, listen to our well-made stories. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.